Now, it's just one question I got to ask, and I'm going to need some help on it personally. Why would Erroll Spence trainer Derrick James study Mikey Garcia, a 147-pound fighter, more than he studied any of Erroll Spence's previous opponents? Can somebody answer me that? See, at first, this was supposed to be a cherry pick. At first, this was supposed to be a walk in the park. At first, this was supposed to be a slaughter. At first, this was a joke. But as the fight winds down closer and closer and closer, things are changing. It was already eerie that Mikey Garcia wanted to take the fight. Everybody like, why? What is it that he's seeing Erroll Spence? What are they looking at? When Team Garcia sit down and they look at Erroll Spence, what do they see? Because one thing I know about Robert Garcia and the Garcias over there, they're not going to put their little brother in any harm. You know, Mikey about that money. Like, don't get me wrong. He about that money. But they're not sending him in there to be no sacrificial lamb. They're sending him in there for a reason. And reasons beyond what anybody else can see. And everybody else talks this trash and talk about Mikey Garcia and this and that. And, you know, people at my gym, we all say the same thing. It's going to be a more competitive fight than what people think. OK, them diehard Erroll Spence fans. Oh, he going to do this to him. He going to do that to him. I'm like, they're not sending Mikey in there just to be no punching bag. You know, Mikey and his team, they see something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe they got, you know, the 6 Cent kid in their training camp, and he can see something that other people can't see. But he's definitely they definitely not sending him in there to get slaughtered. Now, he could get seriously hurt. He could not get seriously hurt. He could put up a hell of a fight. And like I said before, if he goes in there and if he beats a Erroll Spence, or let alone, let's not even entertain beating a Erroll Spence. If he make it a competitive fight, what state would that leave Erroll Spence in? How will he be looked at after that? Because for most people, this is a fight that should not happen, right? But it's interesting, and we want to see. And everybody likes Mikey for stepping up and being courageous. That's why I side with Mikey. I appreciate him stepping up, and I love underdogs, and I appreciate him showing these PBC cats what they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? And not just them, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love what Mikey's doing. I love what Alexander Usyk is doing. It's a remnants of the old days. You know, I thought Sugar Ray Leonard was crazy as hell when he took on Roberto Duran. I thought that took real balls, you know, and you don't see that no more. But Mikey is giving you a glimpse of the past a little bit. Alexander Usyk is giving you a glimpse of the past a little bit. And even because I ain't going to trash all the PBC fighters, even a Jared Hurd, he's the only one that I'll separate from them guys over there. But why would he be studying Mikey Garcia more than any other opponent? What does that say? Or does that actually reveal what people been saying? Erroll Spence ain't fought nobody. I don't know. I'm leaving this up in the air. This ain't something that I'm coming up with, you know, my own thoughts at the end of the day. I want to toss it around with you guys. Let's talk about it in the comments section. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. I want to see if y'all feeling and thinking. Is we all feeling and thinking the same thing? Because Derrick James ain't no fool. Don't get me wrong. But why would he be watching more on Mikey Garcia, a guy who ain't had a chance of spitting the wind, of beating Errol Spence, according to everybody else? But yet, he said he studied him more than he's looked at any other fighter. And he said he's not done yet watching film on Mikey Garcia. So, in the words of the late, great Heath Ledger, why so serious? You guys let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Bruce Vane, I'm out.